So we know that after Sarah Boone's trial and sentencing, that James Owens would not be representing her in any future cases. He basically was done right after the trial and ran away. I think he probably had way too much time with Sarah Boone and needed a bit of a break. She was assigned a new attorney named Alan Holland. Don't know a lot about Alan Holland, but we can see that he went to University of Florida, he went to the Levin College of Law, and he was admitted in 1994. So he has been an attorney for quite some time. And as we know, she's looking to appeal, but it's very interesting that they got the ball rolling by getting her a new public defender and a notice that they were going to be trying to appeal. And then everything has gone mute from there. And even so, we know that that was the intent to start the appeal. Having that one document in doesn't mean that it started the process of the appeal. And so it makes many of us sit here and question what is happening, and will they be able to do an appeal at this point? Let's just say that if they had filed a motion for appeal, we already would know how the state is going to respond when it comes to that. Comes now state of Florida by and through the undersigned assistant state attorney and state and alleges as follows. This ground is based upon things that occurred well before the trial began and does not appear to be a bias for the court to grant a motion for a new trial under Florida rule. The court's decision on this ground is well supported by facts and law outlined in the court's 16-page ordered date, June 28, 2024. So basically, it's just going over the same thing that the judge had said. They are all in agreement that she should not have an appeal, that she has no legal standing to do so. And so most likely, even if they move forward with the appeal, it's going to get shot down. But we do know that Sarah's on the move. She was in the Orlando jail, and she is currently in the reception center waiting to get moved to a prison. This is the newest document filed on January 16, 2025. State of Florida Uniform Commitment to Custody of Department of Corrections. In the name and by the authority of the State of Florida, to the Sheriff of the above referenced county and the Department of Corrections, greetings. The above-named defendant has been duly charged, convicted, and adjudicated guilty. The sentence for the offenses set forth in the attached certified copies of the indictment. If judicial supervision has been revoked subsequently to the entry of the judgment adjudicating guilt, a certified copy of the order revoking supervision is also attached in support of this commitment. Now, therefore, this is to command you, the sheriff, to take and keep within a reasonable time after receiving this commitment. Deliver the defendant into custody of the Department of Corrections, and this is to command you, the Secretary of Department of Corrections, to keep and imprison the defendant for the term of the sentence, herein fail not. It is signed by the judge. So just making sure that they understand they are now responsible for her and for what her sentence is to be carried out. So then I started digging about how defendants and their lawyers actually communicate when you're in prison. If you remember, when she was in jail, she would constantly complain that she couldn't either talk to her lawyers enough or have privacy when she was talking with them at the jail. And then I turned to Reddit, who, as always, has so many savage comments. What I love about this is that appeal lawyers don't talk to the inmate. They just go over the transcripts and evidence. Wonder how Sarah's going to react to that. And someone said, a 53-page letter, both sides. That is such truth. I mean, that's 100% what's going to happen. I would like to say that's an exaggeration, but that most likely is what's going to happen. As always, if there's any more documents or information that comes up, I will be covering it, so stay tuned.